Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I go by the name of Caesar, aka Mr. Sneaker Out, and we're back at it with another one. And this is another installment of Apparently This Happened. And I'm just coming through, and something happened a couple days ago that I just wanted to pick your brains about and get your opinion about. So there is a YouTube personality, great content creator. I watch his vlogs. I'm watching him as he builds up, and he's one of the people that inspires me. There are a couple of people in this space that inspire me. I call them the ones before me, the prototypes, whatever you want to call them, right? You can create your own style, and just to anybody out there, if there's something that you find interesting, you know what, pick up a mic, grab a camera, get to it, start today, all right? And join me on this journey, because even with me, I'm building up, and it's one sub at a time, one piece of content at a time, and with the hopes that one day I can use this to take care of my family. Now, in so doing, and me mentioning all that, when you're a content creator, you take it very seriously, and it's a source of income, a possible source of income, and beyond the income or the financial aspect of it, it's just something that we enjoy to do. I personally enjoy creating content. I love the dialogue. I love creating these pieces where we can discuss different topics, and you know what, you give your perspective regarding a topic, I give mine. We can agree to disagree, we can agree fully, or we can completely disagree, or we could just be neutral, right? But this space is all for positive communication and just for information. Now, Funny Marco was interviewing Southside, and Southside is an amazing producer. I think he's part of the 808 Mafia, if I'm not mistaken. It's a group of these guys, amazing. You got Sunny Digital, and if I'm not mistaken, if I'm wrong, please pardon me, but I do know, if I'm not wrong, that he's part of the 808 Mafia. He was being interviewed by Funny Marco. I've forgotten Funny Marco's show. It's a new show, but it's a hilarious show, amazing show. I love the concept behind it. I honestly feel that Funny Marco filled in the space where Bobby Altoff was. He filled in that space perfectly, because most people were starting to feel like Bobby was a plant. And Funny Marco is really from the street, like, from our culture. He's from us, right? Not street as in a street dude, but I'm saying from the culture. He lives, breathes it, and all right. So anyways, he was interviewing Southside on his platform, and if you haven't seen it, go check out his content. It is hilarious. It's very quirky, it's very weird, it's very awkward, and extremely random, and with elements of comedy in there, right? So he was interviewing Southside, and it was a little bit awkward as per usual, so there's nothing really off-brand about that. But the thing is, the whole interview took a little bit of a turn when G Herbo joined the interview. When G Herbo joined the interview, Southside's posture and energy he became different. And when you watch the comment section, in the comments, people are saying when G Herbo came, it's like Southside, his character changed, like a cool kid came to the lunch table and he had to posture up, right? Because all of a sudden, the way they were talking to the Southside was just, my bad. The way they were talking to Funny Marco was just kind of aggressive, passive aggressive, calling him all types of stupid, dumb, treating him like a bum, calling him, telling him to shut the F up because they're taking over the show. And he's interjecting, playing along, but at some point, when G Herbo threw a cup at him, I was like, okay, is this part of the script? Because this is most likely scripted, but I don't know if this is part of the script, okay? And then a bunch of other things took place. There was a guy who said he saw G Herbo rapping in the hallway in high school, because they went to high school together, and G Herbo was hot. Nah, I never rapped a day in my life in the hallway. No rapping. And Southside was like, saying from the side, yeah, man, he's saying that you were a lyrical miracle, lyrical miracle, whatever. And honestly, man, I love hip hop. I come from the cloth, and ain't nothing about sharpening your sword in the hallway. So I don't know what that was about, because if it wasn't for those guys who were sharpening their swords in the hallway, lyrically, that is, pause for your dirty mindedness. then, you know, maybe you wouldn't exist as a producer, Southside, because it took those guys to exist for you to exist in the space that you're in. So you also have to have a little respect and respect your predecessors, right? But anyways, that's neither here nor there, right? Because we all know Southside is a hothead, man. If you don't believe me, look up YouTube Southside losing his mind or Southside losing his cool, and you'll see a great little montage somewhere. All right. So anyways, when they threw when G Herbo threw the cup, and then the posturing up with the guy who said he knew him from Chicago, because he basically went up in his chest. But anyways, whatever, right? One of the clips that was removed that I saw after the fact, that was actually on Academics' page, was showing them breaking this man's watch, and allegedly his watch is like $30,000, like Ceroli, if I'm not mistaken. And in my opinion, a lot of things that already happened, it had already gone too far, right? The Funny Marco was surrounded by a bunch of people who were unprofessional and just looking at him like that's our brother. They could have flipped the tables upside down, and Southside and G Herbo, as hood as you are, man, Southside with the whole arsenal you have, if you guys know what I'm talking about, and G Herbo with all the street, street stuff, I should say, that you've done. Honestly, you would have been outmanned and outnumbered, and it could have turned ugly really quickly, and you guys might not have made it out of there, you know? But because Funny Marco is a chill guy, you guys feel like he's not built like that. I'm not going to say he's not built like that because I don't know that man. I never talked to that man. I never stepped to that man. I do not know what that man is capable of. That guy could blow your melon off, man. He could be capable of doing that. I believe I've seen him at the firing range. No, have I? Well, I've heard him alluding to it, so I know he's got some aim. I know he's practicing. He's got his practicing. Okay? So I say that to say this, right? In my opinion, they were kind of bullying the dude, and then they broke his watch allegedly. So, and then Southside subsequently came out with a response saying, now, you know, basically he's tight that the footage came out. I don't know. Basically saying, if you felt some type of way, why did you put out the footage? I don't know. And now he's saying he feels some type of way. So let's take that how we take it. I don't know. All I'm saying is, and that was kind of BS, man, because they were pushing up on somebody. I don't see them doing something like that to a person of a different pedigree, if you get what I'm saying, right? So, hey, that's my 2 cents on Funny Marco. I hope he said that he learned from this, and I'm hoping that he's okay. He's still pumping out the content, new episodes coming up, and I'm just hoping that he's straight, because we take this seriously. We create the content, and we're just here to entertain and provide our commentary and, just remove the edge from people's lives, because life can get a little bit stressful, right? So you need a little something to relieve the tension, relieve the pressure. And sometimes people like me, content creators and stuff like that, we wear our hearts on our sleeves and we bring this to you guys. So we're just hoping that you reciprocate the respect. That's it. That's all we're asking. So I don't know. This is going to develop most likely. I don't know if it's behind the scenes, if good things will happen. I don't know if the pressure will be so much that G Herbo and Southside will feel that, you know what, we have to do something. I don't know if G Herbo was acting up because he has a sentence that's looming over him. I don't know, man. I don't know what would possess people to be like that to somebody, because Funny Marco is Funny Marco, man. I've never seen him act like a tough guy a day in my life, except joking with Lil Duval at the Crew League, talking about I'll beat your ass, like, you know, light stuff, man, jokes, man. Hey, with that being said, the show continues, man. Walk tall, think rich, continue to, and don't chase the number, chase the dream. All right, I'll get up with you guys in a second, man. Be safe, because I already said it, man. We're approaching Christmas season, and the hunger is real. Okay, I'll get up with you in a second. 1